Today I'm in Pļavnieku district. It's a commie block district in Riga. So here you can see what we have. Puto car wash, Maxima 3 access and Asterlux high rise there. Sort of the key buildings there. Also the modern Catholic church. And aside from that, a lot of commie blocks, a lot of 9-floor Soviet commie blocks. And this is Deglava Street, it's main street going through the area until a big roundabout, and then there's a rather big for Riga size Bonava development called Dreilinga nami, and also IKEA a bit further on. I came here just to look at what has changed there. I used to live there a couple of years in this area, and also to see new developments. And as you can see here, bus 52, and there's some other transport that you can use to go here, like 16th trolley bus going to Pļavnieku, as you can see here, and also bus 51, also from the city center, that goes all the way to Ulbroka. But yeah, I used to live somewhere around here. It looks the street and Deglava crossing, so it was just nice to visit. But if you look back on March 2021, I made this video about Bonava development. As you can see here, it was sort of a spring already at that time, and all these buildings there. I think they planned some 14 buildings or something like that, and now they are kind of like wrapping up with this development. But at that time there was still not that many houses. And now, as you can see, we have snow, and a lot of these buildings have been finished now. You see those that there were already at that time when I filmed this first video, but now there are a couple of more in the distance. So it's kind of like interesting to go back and see how there are more and more houses that have been built. But if we talk about infrastructure, there's no change really happening there. This side of the street is fine, but on the other side there's this rather important road, and there's no really pedestrian crossing. Only one at the roundabout and one near IKEA, some few hundred meters away. But the roundabout one, also the problem is that on the other side of this road there's no any pedestrian path or anything, so it's just covered in snow now. And it's also kind of interesting that these buildings here, this some kind of a end of the city, like suburban sprawl kind of a thing going on here, but actually they built these houses in the distance before the Great Recession, 2005, 2009, maybe something like that. And afterwards, few years back, they built the IKEA and Saga shopping malls, and now also these Bonava developments. So now it's kind of not really anymore like the place where the city ends, so it's still more like an urban area, and more people live there, and they will still continue to build stuff there. Some warehouses, some flats as here, and also some other areas. I think there was Hesburger plant there and some kind of stuff. So yeah, a bit up close, the IKEA sign and all the things that's built there, the IKEA box, and then Saga shopping mall box and a huge parking lot there. And then we have these Bonava buildings. Some are still being built. I think 2 or 3 are not finished yet in the building process, so to say. But yeah, there's quite a lot now of them here, as you can see. As I said, pedestrian infrastructure is not really in good shape there. I went to IKEA here, and it's just a giant place for car park, and not just for IKEA bags, but also for the Saga shopping mall there. But if we go back, here is the Dreilinga or Dreilinga Hill, which is also a district in Riga. People used to call it in Ushakov's name because during his time as a mayor of Riga, it was built, this hill, out of garbage, so to say. And in the background here there are 3 social housing houses for Riga, built some 10 years ago, some newer commie blocks. And then, of course, the 9th floor, official Soviet comedy blocks from the 70s and onwards. And also 2 new ones, Gleznotāju residence or painter residence. There will be 6 of them actually, so there are first 2 of them. And finally we have this Pļavnieki market area. Prism used to be there when it was still in Latvia, this Finnish retail chain, but now Prism is officially out of the country. So when I lived there, there was a Prisma shop, but now it's reopened as a Pļavnieki market. But actually there are some other shops like, I believe, Pepco and Sinsei, something like that, and market is just one part of this whole big building. So there's some pictures here just to see what you can buy there. As usual, sausages, meat, cheeses, some alcoholic drinks. It's a nice little market area there.